from the chapters, which caused the most colourful conversation?
I think that's sort of the poverty mindset stuff, really, where it's sort of... Because I wrote that in lockdown where there's a lot more sort of self-reflection. It's a funny book, but it's also sort of working out... Because the book started off of the funny differences between my wife and my children and me, where they're very middle class, and my kids are very middle class, and I'm not. And that was sort of half a book. But then actually I wrote that and I was like, well, I need to work out why I feel like this and why that's funny. And then it was all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people have messaged and sort of said like, oh, I didn't realise why I was working so hard and why I was doing this. And I think as a whole country, we realised we were sort of working too much and it was too intense when we had that time off. But that kind of stuff.
And you have actually had therapy before this, which you talk about. So how are you with that now? How is the writing of the book and talking about it helped?
As for me, I make sure I don't work too hard and I don't book too much stuff in.
Right.
And I sort of say no now without panicking. Where like today, for example, I've got quite a busy day. I've got writing to do and stuff. But in the past, I go, no, I must go in and see Chris. I can't do it on Zoom. It would be rude if I don't. My brain will be telling. Everyone will say that Rob's not trying hard enough and he won't get any work, and that's what my brain would be saying. But now I'm a lot calmer and go, well, no, you've got to prioritise your working day. You've got to get the kids to school, and everything's a bit calmer and slower and being run through like what I want to do and what the right thing to do is, rather than just the fear of just take that job, you know. Well, then what would happen as well, and I think this is what a lot of people do, is you cover it up. So if it is, whatever it is that affects you, if it is poverty mindset or if it is imposter syndrome, is that I would have been able to come in and been like, oh, guns blazing. But then when I got home in the cab, then when you're on your own, that's when your real feelings come out. So I think we're all very good at hiding how we're feeling. And I sort of did for 10 years. And I loved, all my stuff. But I don't really remember a lot of the stuff I did when I first started doing comedy because I wasn't really in the moment. I was off here, off there and stuff. But now I'm way more focused. And everything's way more fun.